you can consume a perfectly balanced diet and take a daily handful of high-end supplements while remaining dangerously malnourished. We are often taught that the body functions like a simple checklist. Calcium builds bones, and iron generates energy. In reality, your biology operates through complex chemical matrices. Nutrients require specific partnerships to function, lighting up entire pathways only when paired. If a required partner is missing, the nutrient hits a biological wall, failing absorption and passing through unused. Your nutritional status depends on the specific chemical pathways your body is actually able to complete. Look at these red blood cells. They are structurally weak and moving sluggishly. This is a common sight in people consuming high amounts of iron, but still suffer from chronic anemia and fatigue. The problem is a chemical bottleneck. Non-heme iron, found in spinach and lentils, has a rigid structure the human gut cannot easily absorb. Vitamin C resolves this. In an acidic environment, it physically attaches to the iron, forming a chelate. This reaction changes the iron's geometry to fit your cellular receptors. This newly soluble pairing glides through the intestinal wall and enters the bloodstream. This synergy continues deep within the cell. Vitamin C acts as a recharger for vitamin E, keeping your antioxidant shields active against free radical damage. Addressing cellular fatigue involves pairing iron with the specific acidic partner required to activate it. High doses of vitamin D and calcium are standard advice for bone density, yet many people taking them see their density drop while heart issues emerge. Vitamin D begins dormant. It stays inert until magnesium collides, triggering its active state. Active vitamin D then pulls a flood of calcium into your blood, but has no way of directing it. It just drifts. This is where vitamin K2 enters the sequence. It functions as the body's traffic controller. Without it, calcium settles into soft tissues, embedding in artery walls and turning flexible tissue into rigid blockages. K2 molecules act like magnets, pulling that calcium out of the arteries and routing it directly into the porous gaps of your skeletal structure. Taking calcium without its K2 director creates dangerous roadblocks in your cardiovascular system. These erratic synapses explain why supplements meant for stress and insomnia often fail, leaving people with chronic brain fog and muscle cramps. Magnesium regulates the nervous system, but it has a difficult time crossing the cellular membrane. This diagram shows vitamin B6 operating like a mechanical turnstile. It actively grabs magnesium molecules from the outside and forces them into the cell interior. Once inside, the two nutrients power an assembly line. Together, they synthesize vital neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. Completing this specific pathway is what actually stabilizes your mood and relieves anxiety. Managing neurological stress requires a dual-input biochemical process to manufacture calm. Your body is an interlocking system. Symptoms like brittle bones or bleeding gums usually signal a breakdown in nutritional teamwork. We frequently mistake the missing partner for a missing ingredient. We take iron for anemia when we actually lack the vitamin C to absorb it. Effective health strategy relies on shifting away from isolated nutrients towards strategic biochemical pairings. You can implement these pairings immediately. Eat citrus with your lentils. Combine magnesium with sensible sun exposure. Choose supplement stacks formulated for synergy. Your biology is a series of interlocking reactions. Your health is determined by the specific biological combinations you are able to activate.